Tell me about the water crisis here at the garden.
Yes,
In the community garden, the water that was coming off our neighbor's roof line has stopped flowing because it's clogged up. We had ran out of water in both gardens in the beginning of July, the end of June. And we asked the city to come fill up both of our rain barrels. They're 550 gallons each, which is 1,100 gallons of water. Unfortunately, the contractor who was going to bring in the water was running a month and a half behind. So, thanks to prayer, God told us to go to the fire department, who was happy to come bring their fire truck and fill up both of our rain barrels. We are now at the point where we need to get another fill up, and the city says right now that they will come fill up our water barrel, both of them. But it's almost the end of August, and we just need enough water to get through October at the end of the growing season here.
Shalom, 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 shalom.
Follow me, follow me, follow me.
Those individuals who desire to become farmers live very good, wholesome lives. Someone, somewhere, will enjoy the fruits of your labor. To be a successful farmer, one must have a true heart and loving spirit. Sometimes things will not go as you have planned. One must prepare for the unexpected at all times. Good times and bad times, good years and bad years. My grandfather once told me, never go to the field or into the woods by yourself. Whether you farm for a lifetime or for 3 years, remember, the land will always take care of you as long as you take care of it and pass it on.
Restless spirit, you will wonder, coming over me. Restless spirit, I tell you why, who lost its speed. Restless spirit, no one be coming over me, feeding you. No one be feeding you. You lost your feet. You're a mouth talking through no teeth. You are tongues looking for the beat, whose hand is
by force and by choice. Black people have long, deep connections to American farmland. After the fall of slavery, owning a piece of land that could be worked and farmed symbolized freedom.
During Reconstruction, black folks saved their money. They worked together as a family, as a cooperative, and they bought land that allowed black families to build communities up to 16 million acres.
By peace, by peace, by peace, by peace. All manner of abomination, all manner of abomination. Follow me, follow me, follow. Follow me, you. Follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. Follow me, follow me, follow me. Follow me, follow me, follow me. Through the bush, you will wander, wander, you will wander. I beg, I beg. Who are you? Who am I? Who am I? I tell you what, you will see. Restless spirit who lost its feet. Restless spirit coming over me. No one be feeding you. You lost your feet. You lost your feet. You lost your feet. You lost your feet. You lost your seat. You lost your feet. You lost your feet. You're a mouth talking through no teeth. You are toes.
Farming freedom now. Paranoid whites on green land. Labor against time. 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 Memory. I remember I used to sit under a branch just like this one. But that was when we were both alive, of course. I've worked in the fields since I was 8 years old. I remember my mama, she would go to work every day from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. and only get $1 for her labor. But we planted corn and cotton, tobacco. And those corn shucking contests, couldn't nobody beat me. I got so good, I could shuck and shuck and shuck and shuck and shuck 300 to 400 pounds. Lavender, can you do that? But yeah, we were paying Mr. Johnson with our forced labor just to have a piece of land. maybe one day in the future, I'll own my own piece of land. And I can sit right there under a tree, just like the one on Mr. Johnson's land.
the story of an injustice that begins with slavery, continues through decades of government-sponsored discrimination, and even now is a fight for survival. Black farmers have faced discrimination for centuries, and today there's fewer than 49,000 of them in the U.S. That's less than the entire student body of the University of Texas.
We had to fight for the land, fight for the equipment. But the white farmers around here, their land was inherited down.
Black farmers lost 80% of their land between 1910 and 2007, in large part because of systemic racial discrimination.
Folks are starting to realize that we don't actually have a future of farming unless we include all of the various ethnicities and races in this nation.
Leah Penniman knows a lot about the history of black farmers in the U.S., in part because her grandmother was a farmer.
A lot of people don't know that the 12.5 million Africans who were kidnapped from their home were mostly rounded up because they were expert agriculturalists.
Even after the Civil War ended, the government never delivered on its promise of reparations. It said it would give freed people a plot no larger than 40 acres and a mule. It didn't.
Despite the fact that the promise never happened, we did manage to save enough money to purchase 16 million acres of land by 1910.
Black farming hit its peak in 1920, when nearly 1 million black farmers worked the land. Many black families across the South were sharecroppers. That meant they'd rent and farm small plots of land, and then the landowner would receive part of their crop. But high interest rates and unpredictable harvests often left sharecroppers, like John Boyd Jr.'s grandfather, indebted to landowners.
He would always wind up owing Mr. Harper money, and I couldn't figure that out. I said, how does Sam do you work all year, harvest a crop, and you actually owe the plantation on the money?
John is a fourth-generation farmer and the founder of the National Black Farmers Association. His family story is one with a landscape fertilized by black labor. He is part of the 1.4% of black people who make up the country's 3.4 million farmers. The U.S. government has restricted the success of black farmers, and John would become a driver in their fight for equity.
I called the USDA the last plantation, the way that they're treated black farmers. We've been degraded and humiliated.
For decades, the U.S. Department of Agriculture systematically favored white farmers by denying loans to black farmers. Like his grandfather, John found himself financially struggling to keep his farm. He went to the USDA for aid, and the intense confrontation with a local USDA loan officer nearly ended in a physical fight.
The farm operating loan and the USDA loan officer, they spat on me. I just lost it. I literally wanted to whip his ass. He said, if you don't learn how to talk to me, you're never going to get a loan in this county.
The Department of Agriculture is often the last resort for farmers when they don't qualify for loans from other sources. And discrimination was widespread at its local branches, which were largely run by all-white county committees.
We filed 3 applications at the USDA, and 6 months later, they claimed they had lost those loans or they couldn't find them.
Lester Bonner is a 74-year-old farmer from an agricultural family, and he says his fight with the USDA started in 1983. The land Bonner and his family tilled for 18 years was owned by a white man who promised them they'd get the first opportunity to purchase the grounds. But the government didn't make that easy.
We sat in the yard 2-3 hours, a couple of days, waiting on the guy say he was going to come out and we'll fill the paper. Nobody never showed.
Throughout the 1990s, it took an average of 60 days for white farmers to get their loan applications processed. But for black farmers, it took 220 days. Stories of unfair lending practices were so common among black farmers that a group of them, including John Boyd Jr., banded together. Their fight led John and 400 others to sue the government in a class action lawsuit known as Pickford versus Glickman. Known as Pickford versus Glickman. Known as Pickford versus Glickman.
We also recognize, that, for instance, that there are political dynamics, in other areas. So we talked about the whole pantry pipeline, and the farmers markets. The farmers markets, there are class and gender issues, in the farmers markets. There's some political dynamics. I know when 2018, I started the farmers market up at 17th and Mount Vernon. And I was told very firmly by the market managers in Columbus, who were white women, that it was not my time to start a market, that it was not on their schedule to have a market in King Lincoln.
Wow.
And I should wait. And it was being two tomatoes once again.
Lord, the spirit of earth, yes, can be so full. Today, you're young, too soon you're old. My life's like the dust that hides the glow of a rose. What good am I? Heaven only knows. This bitter earth, what a fruit it bears. What good is love that no one shares? What good is love that no one shares? Love, this bitter love, yes, can be so full. Today, you're young, too soon you're old. Can be so cold. Today, you're young, too soon you're old. Too soon you're old. That hides the flow of the road. What good am I? What good am I? What good am I? Heaven only knows.
this bitter earth. What a fruit it bears. What good is love that no one shares? What good is love that no one shares?
Growing. Care. Growing. Shift. Care. No forgiveness. Forgiveness. Simply your friend. Care. No shift.
Because when we had a church care group ministry, and we were assigned to do things in the community. Go out and find a ministry, go out into the community and do something. So that group started in 2003, and we did lots of different things. By 2009, my husband, the one who did not want a garden, said to the group, why don't we start a garden? And I'm going, no, been there, done that with you. But he persuaded all the other members of the community, of our care group, that this was a wonderful thing. So they went out scouting around the neighborhood, and they found some land that we could lease from the city of Columbus for, I think it was $10. So everybody kicked in $50, and we got the land lease, and next to the land we leased for the city was another vacant lot that was owned by a homeowner on the block who graciously said, hey, you can use my lot too. So we had double lot. And he says, just stay 20 feet away from the property line on the west side and to respect my neighbor, but you can use the rest of it. So what we did was garden mostly on the city's lot and then use his lot for.
And that's because I have ownership. I've never had my own anything. When it's your own, can't nobody get you at your own shit. The high school students that come out, I'd outdid them. They was like, Miss Sophia, my arms are so tired, how you keep going? Because I own this. And I have purpose. You don't get tired when you know. You don't. And when I realized it wasn't just the awakening and the knowing of it was the giving back. So that amps me up on my composting. And then I realized I'm just like a homesteader. And if I take care of the land's going to take care of me.